Good morning, dear
Good
students.
morning, sir.
How are you all today?
Fine, sir.
Yes, so students, nice to see you all once again.
Yes, sir.
And
How are you,
welcome to
sir?
the. Okay, I'm also very fine. Okay, so students, once again, welcome to this economic class. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So, what is the date today?
30th, sir.
Very good. Let me write over here. Okay, 30th of June. Very good. Subject.
Economics, sir.
Very good. Subject on is. And what is the topic that we have been discussing for a long time?
People and resource,
Yes,
sir.
fantastic. People as
Resource.
resource. Very good. Okay, and what was the subtopic that we have just initiated yesterday in the last class?
Sectors of Indian economy, sir.
Yeah, it was part of of course, we discussed about
Story
the
of-
sectors of, the economic activities, but that comes under what?
Economic activities, sir.
Yes, subtopic economic activities by
Men and women,
Yeah.
sir.
economic activities by men and women.
Women.
Very good. So, students, today, before I speak little more about these economic activities by men and women, I'll ask you some questions, okay?
Yes,
Related
sir.
to what we discussed in the last class, okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
related to that, I will ask you some questions, okay? You all have revised and come.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So students, what do you mean by this economic activities?
People are engaged in different work, sir.
Yes, fantastic. So we see that in and around us, isn't it?
Yes,
People
sir.
are engaged in different kinds of activities, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
all activities that produce what? Goods and services, right?
Yes, sir.
And that is known as economic activities. Okay, we see people engaged in different activities. Some are engaged in agriculture, some are engaged in industry, some are providing services. Okay,
Yes, sir.
doctors, nurses, teachers, right? Okay, very good. Then, what are the sectors of economic activities?
Primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector.
Yes, very good, very good. You have understood very well. Okay, so there are mainly three sectors. Primary sector, which is also known as what? Primary sector, what is the
Agriculture.
another name? Oh, yes, fantastic.
Agriculture sector,
So,
sir.
the another name for primary sector is agriculture sector, and it is also called other related sectors, right? Related
Yes,
sector also. Very good. And the second we discuss about the secondary sector. Another name for secondary sector, what is that? You remember?
Tertiary, sir.
No, the another name for the secondary sector.
Manufacturing sector.
Yes,
sir.
manufacturing sector, industrial sector. Okay, right?
Yes.
Okay,
sir.
so here what it what is the speciality about the secondary sector? Here the natural products are changed into some other forms,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Through the ways of manufacturing, right?
Yes.
Okay,
sir.
very good. Now tell me something about this tertiary sector.
Tertiary sector provides service to primary and secondary sector.
Yes,
sir.
very good, very good. It helps in the development of the primary and the secondary sector, right?
Yes, sir.
In itself, it does not produce goods, right?
Yes, sir.
But it is just an aid, it is just a support for what? In the production process of this primary and then secondary sector, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, students, so after having understood very well about the sectors of economic activities, today we discuss about mainly about the economic activities by men and women. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
before that, we'll see, the parts of economic activities. Okay,
Yes,
so mainly
sir.
there are two parts of economic activities, right?
Yes, sir.
Market activities, non-market activities, right?
Yes,
So, first we'll see that and then we'll move on to the economic activities by men and women. Okay,
Yes, sir.
is that clear to you, students?
Very much, sir.
Okay, now I request any one of the students to kindly operate this projector so that
Yes,
I can
sir.
show the slides for the whole class. Okay, meanwhile I put this one down. Yes, students, can you see slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. So this is our subtopic for today's class. Yes, students, see here. Economic activities by men and women. Okay.
Yes,
so already
sir.
I have told you about this economic activity, what it means, right?
Yes, sir.
Production of goods and services. Okay. So here now we are going to discuss about this. Economic activities have two parts. So nicely I have drawn, okay, here. Okay. Market activities and non-market activities. Okay. So first we'll discuss about these two parts of economic activities. Then we'll talk about the economic activities by men and women in particular. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good. See here, students. Market activities. What it comes to your mind? When we talk about this market activities, what does it come to your mind? See here.
Yes, sir.
Activity performed for pay or profit.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Whatever activities are performed, that is based on what? For profit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is based on profit. We can say it is profit motive, right?
Yes, sir.
Known as economic activity. So market activities is known as economic activities as well, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
in the examination and all, if you get this question, market activities, or in another way they can give this one also, economic activity. This is one and the same, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then example, production of ketchup. Okay, sell in the market. So that is the part of the market activity, buying and selling. So here is based on the profit motive, right?
Yes, sir.
Here all the buying and selling are going on, right? So that is
Yes,
part of market
sir.
activities. Okay, it is based on monetary gain. That means profit gain based on money, right? Production of tomatoes is not for celebrating Holi, okay, but for profit, right?
Yes, sir.
Suppose a farmer products, cultivates tomato so much, okay. So the intention behind is that to get more profit by selling that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is not for celebrating Holi or playing Holi, isn't it? But throwing at someone is not like that. Intention behind is to get the profit, right? Okay, very good. Now let us move on to non-market activities. See, the previous slide we saw about the market activities. Now just the opposite of non-market activity. I mean the opposite of market activity, that is known as non-market activities, right? So let us understand this one. Non-market activities are the production for self-consumption. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The market activities, what we saw, that is only meant for the profit motive, right?
Yes, sir.
For buying and selling. But here it is just the opposite. Here the buying and selling is not going on. But here the production is there, but that is for self-consumption. Okay. Only for their own use, right? For their own consumption. It's not for buying or for selling. So example here. Going to temple for self-satisfaction, you get 10 rupees, suppose. Okay.
Yes,
So that is not the economic or market activity, but that is non-market activity. Because you go to a temple and you get, okay, 10 rupees. Somebody gives you. So their buying and selling is not going on. That's not the part of market activities, right? That is a part of non-market activity. So another name for non-market activity is non-economic activities, right?
Yes, sir.
So hope this clear to you, students. The two parts of economic activities, namely the market activities, which is also known as economic activities. Then another one is non-market activities, which is also known as non-economic activities. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now here, this is the topic that we are going to deal with, okay?
Yes, sir.
Division of labor between men and women in the family. So according to the historical and cultural reasons. Okay, now we'll mainly understand this one, okay? The division of labor between men and women, okay? What all are activities, or what are the activities that is performed by men, and what are the activities that is performed by women, okay?
Yes, sir.
According to the historical and cultural background, okay? See, women generally look after domestic chores, okay, and men work in the field. This is according to the historical and the cultural background, right?
Yes, sir.
Women mainly they used to work only in the domestic field, okay? The
Yes, sir.
not agriculture, the domestic or the household things. They are only meant for that, okay? But men are meant for field, okay, outside work, right?
Yes, sir.
See here again. Works are stereotype, right? Works are stereotype. What it means here? Stereotype means female or the women are meant for household activities,
Yes, sir.
and men are meant for other than the household activities, right? So that
Yes,
is a
sir.
stereotype. Okay, this stereotype is fixed by the society, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
women are meant for this work, men are meant for that work, okay? So that is society device, right? And
Yes,
that goes
sir.
on. That's why historical and cultural region. Correct? Okay, very good. Then it is not by birth, but it is socially constructed. Okay, of course I have already told you. So society fixes that some activities are meant only for women and men. Okay.
Yes,
The
sir.
patriarchal society we see that men for field work, right, and women are meant for household or the domestic work, right? Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
But now slowly and steadily things are changing. So earlier it was like that, okay?
Yes,
Stereotype.
sir.
Everything was stereotype. That women are meant for this work, men are meant for that work.
That was.
That was stereotype. Okay, stereotype. So it was in the beginning, okay? When we look at the history and the cultural background, okay? So it was like that in the beginning. But now slowly and steadily things are getting changed. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Hope you all are getting, students.
Yes, sir.
See here. This will make us understand, okay? The story of Sakal and Vilas, right?
Yes, sir.
See, Sakal's mother Sheila cooks food, cleans utensils, washes clothes, cleans the house, and looks after her children. Whereas Sakal's father Bhuta cultivates the field, sells the produce in the market, and earns money for the family. See, here we can see the stereotype work, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Sakal's mother, she is meant only for the domestic or household activities, okay?
Yes,
She is
sir.
doing all the works of the house, okay? Whereas his father, Sakal's father, is engaged in agricultural field, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Sells the products, okay, and earns money for the family. So clear?
Yes, sir.
Women is the woman here is meant for household activities. Here, man is meant for the agricultural activity, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here again another example. Sheila is not paid for the service delivered for upbringing of the family, right? Sheila is looking after the house, looking after the children, okay? But she is not paid for that, right?
Yes,
Bhuta
sir.
earns money which he spends on rearing his family, and whereas Bhuta, when he works in the agricultural field, he is paid for that. He earns, right? Whereas she is also engaged in activities, household
Yes,
activities,
sir.
but she is not paid for that. So women are not paid for their service delivered in the family. It is very clear. The household work done by women is not recognized, okay, in the national income, and value is not added to their works. Economically, work is not valued, right? They are
Yes,
not
sir.
Yeah, in one word we can say that their works are not recognized, they are not paid for that, right?
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Then here another thing, Gita, okay, mother of Vilas. So far we talked about the father and mother of Sakal. Now let us talk about the mother of Vilas, right? She earned an economic by selling fish. Okay, she's a woman, but she gets money.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
thus women are paid for their work when they enter the labor market. So this is the difference, right?
Yes, sir.
So if they step out of the house and go outside and work, so they are paid for that. Okay, but when they are engaged in the activities, okay, in their own houses, looking after the family matters, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
for that they are not paid. But when they step out of the house, go to the field or other areas, so they are paid for that, right? So this is the difference. Example here, maids. You understand maids?
Yes, sir.
Yes, maids. They come for household activities and are paid for their works. So in the same family, works are not valued economically, okay? They are not paid for what they do. But here, whereas maids, they are also women, girls, right?
Yes,
But when they
sir.
go to others' house to work, for that they are paid. But in their own house, they are not paid. See? So this was about the stereotype society. But if men goes as cooks to cook food somewhere, they are paid for that. See,
Yes, sir.
isn't it? They also do the same work, the cooking, but if they go outside the house, they are paid for that. So these are the differences between the activities of men and women. Clear?
Yes, sir.
According to the historical and the cultural background, activities performed by men and women, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Then earning based on education and skill, okay?
Yes,
I think
sir.
one more slide, then with that we'll end, okay? Then here you see, earning based on education and skill. Earlier we discussed about how the works were divided among men and women according to the historical and cultural background. Now, earning based on education and skill, okay? So now earning will decide on the basis of education and skill, right?
Yes, sir.
So in our society, according to the literacy rate, men are more educated and skilled compared to women because of the more opportunities, right? So women,
Yes, sir.
the men get more opportunity, okay, in the field of education, training, healthcare, and all, okay. So that's why they are more educated, they are more skilled, okay, and that's how they are paid more, okay. So naturally, earnings are high by men, okay, and women mostly work in the unorganized sector where no rules, they are underpaid. It means they are less paid, less than men, correct?
Yes, sir.
So mostly women are working in unorganized sector where there is no rules and regulations. Rules and regulations are not there, not recognized by the government. There the job security is not there. So in that situation they work and they are underpaid. They are paid very less, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So if women become educated and skilled, they earn good amount of money. They work in the organized sector where job security is there, paid leaves and other facilities. So this is the how the changes is taking place, right? How the changes are taking place, right? If they become educated, skilled, okay, so they work in the organized sector. For that, different facilities they are provided with, okay? This is the difference. So the earning depends on the education and the skill, okay? Mostly in the teaching and the healthcare sector they are engaged in, okay?
Yes,
Doctor,
sir.
teachers and nurses where there is no much of workload. So mostly women are found in such places, okay? Where workload, of course workload is there, but compared to men it's less, okay? So mostly they choose that kind of profession in their life, okay? So this is the earning based on education and then skill, right? So if they are educated, skillful, they also can earn as men earn. So this is the conclusion, okay?
Yes, sir.
What conclusion we can draw by the economic activities by men and women? So in the beginning we saw that in the economic activities, women are underpaid, isn't it?
Yes,
The
sir.
historically or culturally when we look at it, okay, they are underpaid, paid less, they are many times discriminated, right? Their works are not recognized, their works are not valued, right? Always
Yes, sir.
engage in domestic chores or domestic activities which are not valued, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, but on the other hand, if they are educated and skilled, situation changes, right? So this is the conclusion.
Yes, sir.
Okay, conclusion. If they are educated, they are skillful, then situation changes. I mean, they also compete as the men compete, right?
Yes,
Or
sir.
they also earn as men earn. Okay, so that depends on the education and the skill. Okay, very good. So, students, before I go for the home assignment,
Yes, sir.
I will ask you very simple questions for the part of recapitulation, right? Okay. What do you mean by economic activities once again?
Economic activities means people are engaged in different activities, sir.
They produce
Goods
and
and
services. Very good. What are the parts of economic activities?
Parts here, part means, sir,
Yes, mainly we saw two different parts of economic activities.
marketing and non-marketing,
Yes,
sir.
market activities and non-market activities. Okay. So, what is market activities?
What is about mainly for profit, sir?
Yes, that is meant for profit. And what about the non-market activities?
No profit, domestic work, sir.
Yeah, that is only for the consumption. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There is no profit. Profit is not there. Okay, very good. So I am so glad, students, that you have grasped the lesson so well. Okay, keep it up. So this is the home assignment for all of us. Okay, classify the economic activities that fall under the market activities and non-market activities. You have to classify.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
what are the activities that come under market activities and non-market activities? Right.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
very good. So students, thank you so much for being so patient and listening to me. Keep it up. Okay. So once again, thank you and have a good day.
Thank you, sir.